Four men getting away early on. Olympic champion Greg van Avermaet was joined by Nathaniel Bahane, Xandro Maurice and Mads Wirtz. The quartet pulling around 3 minutes clear of the peloton before heading up the day's two climbs. With the sprinters team setting the pace, Van Avermaet was first at the top of the Mur de Grammont, the Belgian securing himself the race's first polka dot jersey. His compatriot Maurice, an impressive 14th at the Dauphiné, then led the way over the Bosberg. Well, that was job done for Van Avermaet, who sat up and returned to the peloton, leaving Maurice, Bahane and Wirtz out at the front. Three teams keeping the three escapees on a tight leash. Jumbo-Visma for Dylan Groenewegen, Lotto Soudal for Caleb Ewan and Taconic Quickstep for Elia Viviani. Bora Hansgrohe also riding hard for Peter Sagan and taking over in the short cobbled sector. Viviani briefly held up by a puncture, but no stress for the Italian, who recently won 2 stages of the Tour de Suisse. Game over meanwhile for the three men out at the front, and Sagan hoovering up maximum points at the intermediate sprint as he targets a record 7th green jersey. Stéphane Rossetto then launching a solo attack, the Frenchman making his Tour debut with Cofidis after 4 visits to the Vuelta. Heading past the site of the Battle of Waterloo, and a first moments of drama for one of the GC favourites. Astana's Jakob Fuglsang caught up in a crash inside the final 20k. The Dane a little bloodied and bruised, but soon catching up. Rossetto was reeled in after nearly 50k out on his own at the front, and the sprinters teams jostling for position ahead of the final shootout. Disaster though for Groenewegen. The stage favourite was caught up in a crash inside 2k. His hopes of Vienno dashed at the death. And on the interminable drag up to the finish line, there was to be a final twist.
Sagan is waiting, Caleb Ewan in 4, Sonny Colbrelli goes early, Peter Sagan tries to get into the slipstream, it's Viviani laying on Caleb Ewan, Ewan is boxed in, punching his way through, it's Peter Sagan that gets there.
Or Mike Teunissen. It was very, very close between Sagan and Teunissen.
Well, incredibly, it was Teunissen, Groenewegen's teammate, who pipped Sagan to the win, taking that coveted yellow jersey for Jumbo-Visma.
I think it will take me some days more to imagine this, because you can dream about it, dream about the scenario, not that Dylan crisis, but that you're in the possibility to win.